Hi, and thank you for purchasing the water filtration system. Today I'm going to tackle some of the most common encountered problems with the filtration system. So that's leakage, slow flow rate, and algae. So if your tank is leaking, first inspect the tank and make sure there's not actually a crack in one of the bottom or top tanks. The most common place for the tank to leak is actually down here where the spigot attaches to the bottom tank. If you find that there's water coming out here, make sure your silicone rings are placed properly, that there's one on the outside of the tank on the spigot as well as one on the inside of the tank on the spigot. If this is the case, just simply adjust your silicone rings. If you find that it's still leaking from this spot, pull out the silicone rings and the spigot, get everything a nice wash, clean it, and make sure the silicone rings dry before you assemble them back together. If you notice that it's leaking through the bottom of the spigot, this is another place that is really common for leakage. It's most likely because some of the carbon debris from the filter on the inside has actually gotten stuck in the spigot. And if this is happening, just take a cup and simply press on the lever for about 7 to 10 seconds so the water flows through and actually flushes the debris out. Another common place for leakage is actually in this area right here where the bottom tank meets its lid. And if you notice that water is leaking from there, it's simply because there's way too much water in the bottom tank. This is a gravity-fed system, and if there's water in the top tank with not enough room in the bottom tank, it'll just flow out through the side. So whenever you're filtering your water, make sure that there's enough space in the bottom tank for the clean water to get stored in. So next we have slow flow rate. If you look at your filter and you notice that the ceramic filter looks something like this and you're experiencing slow flow rate, it's because the pores of the ceramic filter have been clogged up with the sediments that Adya Clarity has created. And if this is the case, simply pull out the filter and give it a nice wipe with a damp, clean cloth. And be careful, be gentle, because this filter is quite delicate. So if you have cleaned the filter and you notice that this last inch of water is taking a really long time to filter through, it's simply because this is a gravity-fed filtration system, and just put some more water in the top tank to push that water through and you'll get a much faster flow rate. And our last problem is algae growth. Sometimes when it's really hot outside, or if you live in a hot and humid climate, you'll notice green things growing up here in the filter, and this is most likely algae. And this is because Adya Clarity provides minerals, which are nutrients for algae. So to prevent algae growth, make sure your filter is sitting somewhere away from direct sunlight and away from direct heat sources. Some of our clients have tried wrapping the filter with newspaper to prevent sunlight from getting in there, and others have used grapefruit seed extract, which seems to be working exceptionally well. And if you have this problem and you found something that works, make sure you let us know so we can tell everybody else. And that seems to be everything for today. If you still have any questions or questions unanswered, please contact us at support@waterliberty.com, or you can call us at 1-888-318-9445. Thank you for joining me. Till next time.